Hey, how's it going? Today is Friday. We're taking a look at different opportunities available and facilities. I'm focusing on that, and from there, most likely, I'm gonna be progressing into equipment within those facilities and what will be. I'm not looking to increase my operational costs. If anything, I'll like to just have access to something. I just looking to solve the problem. I don't really looking to pay for anything if I can. I don't know if it's good, but that's my mindset coming into this. And in today's videos, I have taken a look at University of West of England and some of the opportunities available out there, as well as I have taken a look and share some information for people who are interested in collaborating with Ministry of Defence within the UK and what the process can look like. Seems there's a 12.5 thousand people operating, and they're operating with a roughly about 13,000 billion year-on-year budget. And they're always interested in here and or collaborate. Perhaps they should. I don't know if they are. I don't know actually if they are, but it seems there's some engagement there, right? And I have taken a look at nuclear use facilities within the UK, and it seems there are some within the Bristol area, and I'm progressing with City of Bristol College. Let's try to understand a little bit better what opportunities are available out there. Most likely later, not necessarily right now. I'm going to be looking for skills, expertise, and all those kind of things, right? It might be easier of beginning of collaborating with all universities and all education institutions right now, and what will be the process of establishing those relationships as soon as I can. And that might be of interest of many businesses. If I were to begin with Bristol area, most likely I'm gonna have to progress into other areas as well. I'm taking all this information from this organization's website, right? And within a number of areas, I'm only taking a look at facilities as we speak. Perhaps I'm gonna need to come back and I'm gonna need to find another person. Perhaps there's a set of responsibilities that every person is responsible for, and I would need to find the person responsible for facilities and how I can engage and or establish that relationship. I'm coming into this as from business perspective, right? So business engaging with universities and or having access to those facilities and perhaps equipment, what that process could look like. Let's try to understand a little bit better. I'm reading it for a first time, right? Okay, let's try to understand what kind of opportunities available up there, right? So they got courses, great. I have done those myself, and I have released those myself. So perhaps that would be another way how my business can collaborate, and if they might be interested in if I would create a course and I could publish on this organization's website, and we can profit share. So if they would keep 50% and I will keep 50%, great. Even if I would reach out to this organization there from that's how I can collaborate and work together, right? If I'm interested in, I might do it. I don't know. So what I'm saying is that's a way how to begin with courses, right? So courses we can start with those, and we're progressing to apprenticeships. How I can engage and work together, and perhaps they can organize or find some apprentice up there. So it could be good for them. It's a win-win kind of relationship, right? If they're interested. Usually there will be no response. So I don't know who are people working with some of those facilities. I haven't reached out to this organization yet, right? Or asking about the courses, asking about anything, right? But perhaps there would be no response or interest of doing anything. So that's different issues there. But okay, so the apprenticeships are there, higher education, students, employment centers, right? So perhaps if I were to begin or take a look at centers and or what kind of centers they have, specialized facilities that would be accessible kitchen, okay, animal center, okay, a computing and IT lab, so that would be very important, as well as crime scene rooms, creative media, okay, travel hub, okay, and other specialized facilities, okay. There might be some that I'm looking for, but not necessary. I don't know. I don't know. I'm reading it for the first time. Perhaps IT, where I would begin with and progress to more of the engineering side of things. So I'm not entirely sure if they have anything available. They might have motor vehicle and maintenance facilities, so it might be that's about where they might have some engineering there. I think I did that last time. It was roughly about over 3 months ago or so. I have reached out to a number of universities, and I have suggest having speaking engagements where I would be reaching out and speaking with students if it's something that they would be interested in. There will be no response. So I guess I don't know how others do that. So who do you need to know? The person who you need to talk to, whether that's overall experience. So I'm interested in sharing knowledge, expertise, perhaps bringing students some understanding, since I think it would be a way of breaking routines within some of those institutions. Perhaps having a presentation within up to perhaps quick introduction, 5, 10, 15 minutes, right? Presentation, 30 minutes or so, perhaps less than that. It's very hard to keep people's attention, right? Unless I would talk about something I don't know, right? Important things. Keeping people's attention from their progressing, or having perhaps a Q&A session afterwards, right? After the presentation, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if there would be any interest, right? But not necessarily just myself. Other people might have similar opportunities available there, where they would have to offer those people who are interested in getting more involved and building businesses, right? What would the process might look like, and sharing some of that expertise might be very important. Usually, I would reach out to some of those institutions, and there would be no response. I can share some of experience, right, and not necessarily working with this institution. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, right? But I don't think I have spoken with anyone from this institution. But either way. So, what's overall just a side note, quick note, right? So, perhaps sharing my experience, right? I would try to arrange a conference call with whichever institution that might be, right, and they would first they would schedule it for about 4 weeks, 6 weeks from the day that I'm trying to arrange it. That's already a bad sign. Then I would ask, okay, because the person would say that the person is very busy, right? And so I would ask that person very important question, right? Can this person make any decisions? So if let's say I want to take part and always have, let's arrange speaking engagements, that person cannot make decisions. So 6 or so weeks from the point when we're trying to arrange it, then the person himself, he would take an hour of my time and not being able to make any decision. So then he would perhaps would speak with another person, and it's like a feel good meeting, right? A feel good would be we sit down, we have a chat about, oh, okay, so I see a lot of potential there or something like that. But why? So the person would waste my time. Since sitting down usually would not necessarily lead to anything, right? So if the person cannot make a decision, it wastes everyone's time. So why would I speak with that person in the first place? That's what I'm saying. So I would put together perhaps a letter, send a letter to a person to read it and have a meeting if there is one, if there is a group or if there is a board. They can sit down and have a discussion there, and they can come back to me. I'll put together a letter. I might do a thing where I write down the letter. They can read it, do a quick presentation. I don't know, 20 people. They can see presentation a couple times if they wanted to. And there might be more opportunities in how to engage and or bring more people's understanding of what will be required of them down the line later on in life, and it comes to becoming more independent, right? Okay, once that's been said, it seems they have a number of different facilities available. That would be construction skill center. All of those advanced, right? Uh, which is great, right? So myself, I'm interested in those, as well as motor vehicle technology center. Great, and there will be just named a few, right? So there's centers available there for people who are interested. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book, Project Fifth Law, where I'm taking a look and trying to share as much information what people would need to know about their body and everything related to their body. That would be potentially nutrition, recovery, and working out. Those three different areas, right? And it not necessarily would work without not fully understanding any of those areas, right? If you will not necessarily would give enough time for your body to recover, or enough nutrition, and or it might be lack of, or perhaps not enough understanding in some of those areas when it comes to working out or placing stress on your body and how to do it properly without injuring yourself is just to name a few areas, right? And I'm looking and covering that from very beginner-friendly way in this book. You can find it QR code in the corner company's website below. Let's perhaps finish this video and or take a look at something that's happening within City Bristol College. But it might be worth taking a look at. Students steal the show at a Christmas Carol, the Bristol Hippodrome, with the stellar makeup artistry. So there might be some interesting things for people who are interested in some of those activities within universities or improving their own qualifications. Education should be very important. It should for many people, right? The sky is lined for aviation, and cabin crew students follow Bristol airport visit. Okay, there might be for people who are interested in opportunities. I don't know how much they are getting paid there, but the opportunities are there. Opportunities are there. So, and let's touch on another one, perhaps what's happening within college, right? City of Bristol College opens second highly anticipated 4.5 million residential training facility. So there's facilities there, and just some of the perhaps more interesting facts what's happening within this place. But either way, we'll try to reach out, see what might the process look like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.